Brap, brap. And there was light. What do you think of my my not gay lights? Can you see it? Look, let me move. Richard Upton, you're in the way of one of my lights. So you've got, what do you think, man? You got that blue one. I think that's pretty cool. And that blue one over there is actually there, and it's reflecting off the window. It's pretty cool. And then that one is a red light, Roxanne, that's on the floor, that's shining up and making a little swear finger out of the light switch. Active shooter. So what do you think? I thought about getting fairy lights, but not really what I'm going for. And then I realized that actually I didn't mean fairy lights, I meant neon lights. But either way, they're just as gay. Not that I've got anything against that shit, but you know, it's not quite the look I'm going for. So instead, I went for a red light. And a few people have been knocking on my door who I've never met before, but nice way to get to know the neighbors. And they're already bringing me around free things. Wow, who knew? Just had to put a red light in. Amazing. I'm just talking shit, people. Yeah, I'm just doing a random stream. Probably won't go on for too long, but 11 people for just me showing off my gay lights. I think it's an improvement. I think I'm getting it. Also, I like the way it shines off that mic there. It's pretty cool. What I need is I've got a yellow one up there, a red one down there, blue one, yellow one, but I need a brighter one there as well. And that'll finish it off. So what the fuck are you people saying? I don't know. I was hoping to sort of do it further back a bit, but my eyesight is so shit that I can't do it. What are you saying? Hello, everyone. Hello, Point Fire. Hello, Michael. Michael, this one's just for you. My gay lights, just for the letter M. Jen, sister, good to see you. Richard, Point Fire, people. Did I just see Icon as well? Icon the Great, what are you saying? Wow, got my stereo surround, do you? Got my stereo surround hooked up to the pooter, and the mic music audio sounds like dead ass reincarnated. Oh, right. However, I'm a sound snob. Yes, you were trying to get me in touch with your hooked up to your COS headphones, which do look pretty sexy, mate. I'm a sound snob. Emphasis on snob. Lol. Well, I actually think I'm kicking your ass on the sound front and the visual front now, Icon. The son doth overtake the father. I am the prodigal son, Dad. What was I know, Michael? You were saying some shit. Michael was trying to guess what song had come in on with Ramstein or something, right? But I thought that the Marriage of Figaro was, camp enough, Michael. So I thought I'd just stick to the usual camp shit. Um, you know, uh, Michael Hayward, I figured you to have a blue light. Yes, indeed. Sexy blue light. Blue means porn. It's another term for porn, people. Um, Icon the Great. Yes. Hello, Junior. Yes, Dad. What do you think, Dad? What do you reckon? It's getting there, isn't it? If I had just another point source there and had a bit more brightness, ultimately, I quite like it like this. It's more intimate and dark. I like the black point being where it is. But I don't want to go on about Black Point because then it will also be a racist stream. No, Michael Hayward. Yeah, so basically, I live close to a really cool high street, Kings Heath High Street, and man, it's been years since I've been there, but there's just a shit ton of pound shops and things. Um, Loads of pound shops, loads of charity shops, and I went and bought like those round lights that people use for proper makeup tutorials. The proper lights. I bought a little shit one there that's a USB thingy from a pound shop, but the way I've got it is it's actually on my windowsill. I tried it in all sorts of different configurations, but the one I liked best was on the windowsill up there, giving me a bit of blue light here. I know it's subtle, but it's there. See? On the edge of the headphone. And then reflecting off the back of that thing, man, I think that's inspired. I think that's really cool. I'm into it. Yeah, and just giving a bit of blue light on this side of my face, and then you got this other warmer orange light here. Amazing. The B-Man's production value has started to increase and get better and better and better. Soon he will be just as boomer audio as PewDiePie. Amazing. Icon the Great, howdy. Oh, just saying hello to people. Icon the Great, lighting looks great, mate. It's getting there, man, isn't it? I think it's, and I love the mic looks good. The shot looks good. It's representative of the space, and yet it's just tastefully done without me having to put any posters up, or I haven't painted the wall. These walls are brilliant white, of course. I mean, would I go for any other color? No, of course not. I'm a total radical racist. No, I'm really not. But it is brilliant white because apparently that's just a good wise move. If you don't know what to paint with. So yeah, but it takes on the tone of whatever light you've got in the space, obviously. So yeah, man, I'm into it. Uncle Bones, Daddy been working hard trying to increase the production value just for his fruit flyers. Uncle Bones, Michael Hayward, they are on tour near you. Get a ticket now. I can't get laid in Germany. Uncle Bones, who was that? Elsa Jean. As soon as you start touting around that you've shagged Elsa Jean, famous porn star, they'll be throwing themselves at you, mate. Just say that. And when are you actually going to hook up with Elsa Jean, dude? When? And are you actually going to send me video? Please do it. Icon Great. Icon the Great. The sound from the mic is okay. I know. The echo is rattling around in my empty skull. Which beats your shit sound, but at the end of the day, I heard your sound the other day, and it's better than your shitty phone mic, whatever you want to do, mate. So fuck you, Dad. Fuck you. Remove the shit mic out of your own ear hole before you criticize the beautiful Rode mic in my echoey, granted, but luxurious living room. Or should I say lounge? Yes, I should probably say lounge. And actually, riddle me this, man. Joking aside, what do Americans call a lounge? Is it lounge? We call it a living room in UK. And I'm curious. Tell me. Indeed. Jen, nice to see you, honey. Jen, are you going to do some tarot stuff soon? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? And by the way, I don't think your sound's bad, really. I think it sounds all right, but you could do with a better mic, obviously. But, don't let me be the guy to tell you. Although, actually, let me just check in on the sounds because I have bumped up the volume and maybe it is a bit too much. Nah, man, that sounds sharp, motherfucker. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm gonna get some soundproofing. I'm gonna deaden it a little bit, but the actual mic is good. And this is new to me, having it off axis. I've always been about the proximity effect and bringing in the warmth and stuff. But when you don't have a dedicated EQ, it's smarter to actually get the right equalization through playing with the proximity to the object. And in this case, it's better off axis, away a bit. So interesting experiments for me. Google moderator warning B. No, I'm celebrating the gay community, actually. Fuck you. This is a celebration of the gay community. I just don't think it's fair that they get to monopolize being happy and having all the cool colors. So this is about me bringing back the colors. Look at you. You're what you call it? What's that word? You're reappropriating the gay flag in your G, Google moderator. So you'll want to talk, mate. So fuck you. No. Icon the Great, Connor. Oh, is Connor here? Hello. Oh yes, hello, Connor. Hello. What you all been up to, man? Oh, that shit went down in Wisconsin. Icons from Wisconsin. There was another truck of peace killed 5 people, I think, or something, and injured a load of people driving at crazy speeds after a murder. I think shooting rifles out the window and shit and just plowing into a bunch of people on a family. I didn't really, I caught the back end of the news, mate, so I don't even know really what happened, but that's all I know, and it's close to you. And yeah, that sucks. My thoughts are with anyone who's affected by that shit, man. That's no good. Not good. Oh, Matters, good to see you, dude. Hey, you crazy peeps. Hiveless, hope you digging your new pad. Yeah, I'm coming around to it now, mate. I think now that I've seen this room, now that I've seen the capabilities, the potential for getting the lights going with this room, and yeah, I can dig it, man. I can get on board with it, definitely. I'm still hoping that it's not too loud for everyone, though, because it does boom and it does. Yeah, it does sort of. The sound gets amplified because the walls are so hard, but it is concrete ceilings and floors. And actually, you probably don't know this, but there are. It's not. I'm not going to give away too much, but I'll just say that it's not a block. It's not a block. It's not a tower block that I'm in. I think people from the UK tend to think of tower blocks when they think of the word flat. But no, in this case, it is more of an apartment. It is. I've got people below me and above me, basically, and beside me, in two directions. So it's. So I'm just hoping I'm not. I'm not too loud, but we'll see. Oh, king size bed though, man. Dude, I'm so used to sleeping on a shit small bed that my posture when I sleep, it's probably the same for most people, but my posture when I sleep is just a fetal position with a bit of pillow folded over itself, with my arm tucked up there, something. But I still assume the same tiny profile in this massive bed because it's all I've been used to for years. So I so that's fun. Still, I'm not waking up the other side of where I fell asleep yet. Um, Still only modest stretching. But it is comfortable though, mate. This bed is amazing. Not having to sleep around a laptop, not cradling a laptop. I trained myself to subconsciously not kick my laptop. So I just assume this position around this laptop that's just lived there permanently as part of my existence, which has now got its own dedicated space over here. Amazing. How is everyone anyway? What you all been up to? What's your day been, people? Saggy, good to see you, man. Any new tunes, Saggy? How's it going with the tunes, mate? I want to be cameoing. Actually, well, Saggy, shell your channel out, mate. Shell your channel out, Saggy, and I'll pin Saggy's channel, and I'll pin yours too, Dad. Actually, just everyone chill out your channel. Brandy's here as well. No red light special for us, Hive. What? No red light special for us. It's a red light special for you, yeah. Look, it is a red light. It just doesn't quite come across in this lighting because this is shit whatever you call it, laptop camera. It just doesn't pick up the actual tones. But basically, that is a red light down there. That's hell. Hell is that way, and dark winter is that way, right? And they meet around the back for a little evil reach around because that's where we're going. Look, dark winter, hell. Red light special for Brandy. Red light special for the hillbilly trying to earn a little extra on the side because her man left her again. No, not that he's left her before. It's just he's another man that has left her. It's just hillbilly. It's just what hillbillies do. Don't worry about it. Don't feel sorry for them. It's just hillbilly culture. No one sticks around for long in hillbilly culture, apart from your family who you had to. No, anyway, so, no more incest jokes. Okay, then. Sorry. Right. You know what? I think the chat's got completely away from me, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to catch up with you again. Okay. If I've missed anything, sorry. What's Saggy saying there? Hang on. In the UK, a posh flat is called apartment. That's correct. A posh apartment in the USA is called a flat. Is that actually true? Well, that is interesting. I did not know that, if that is actually true. Brandy, fuck that. I'd be spread eagle on a king size bed. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Well, what is spread eagle again? I mean, could you send me pictures, heart researcher? Show me what spread eagle is. I don't know what it means. Although there was a pub that used to do I'm pretty sure that I used to have a residency at a pub called the Spread Eagle. I could have that wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I played a residency at a place called Spread Eagle or something. I seem to think maybe I've got the pub wrong, but either way, there was a local pub called the Spread Eagle by me once. Uncle Bones, Icon the Great, the fucker was out on bail for running over his wife. What the fuck? Seriously? Dude, it's fucked up. That's the bloke from Kenosha. Took it upon himself to ruin many families' lives. Thanks for that, dude. Just take it out on everyone. But at the end of the day, there's no doubt he's the result of completely fucked up, toxic upbringing as well. It's just 28 days later out there, it's becoming, man. You know what I mean? I even wonder what these new genetic modifications might be doing in that regard. You know what I mean? See if the CDC's zombie preparedness, apparently tongue-in-cheek thing that they drew up, right? I think one Halloween or something. we'll see if that doesn't come to feature sometime soon. Yes, I think there's a reason for all of that programming around the zombie apocalypses and things, you know. And if you actually go and watch the start of I Am Legend, by the way, it is all about hijacking a virus in order to use it as a delivery system for a cure for cancer, right? And it's Emily Thompson is the doctor in question, bragging about how she'd cured cancer. Um, and they ended up giving it to most of the world population, this intervention, this jab, and look what happened. So we'll see. The only upshot in the real life version is that Will Smith isn't the main fucking character. Um, Actually, Will Smith has got a stupid documentary coming out soon, hasn't he? Where he's pretended to be all authentic and get real, but that guy can't get real. That guy couldn't get real if he to save his life. That guy, in fact, I've heard. I think there is speculation that he might be secretly gay. Actually, Will Smith. I think there is serious speculation that Will Smith actually is not into women's. True story. Allegedly. Because the only thing worse than sharing in the same world as Will Smith is being sued by him. But actually, of all the cases, me accusing him of being homosexual might be, fuck it. It would be quite fun in the grand scheme of things. So, yes. But anyway, Michael Hayward, he does everything in the fetal position. Yes, we're just from the years of abuse from when I was a young child. But no, it was just cold. It was just cold in my house. I bet everyone's the same. I mean, it's quite funny, man. I'll slowly, my posture might slowly start to improve. You know what I mean? And by the way, when I'm gonna have to invest in some glasses, man. But when I do actually get some glasses, I want to sit further back because I think it'd make for a better shot. But anyway, for now, I cannot do it because I cannot see. Brandy, just run and jump in. What does that mean? To the bed? What do you mean? Art matters. Get a good 1,000-watt Marshall amp. Turn up to 11. Actually, it's a bit late, but fuck. I actually have got a little. In fact, I've got actually a small practice amp that I set up today, but my guitar lead's not really working very well. I'm gonna play you some soon, and I even wished I could show it you, to be honest, but I just can't trust this screen to even move the damn fucking thing. But I wish I could show you. Actually, it's so annoying. But just as a little preview, hey man, do you remember me? I used to be in that band from like the 60s or something. No, Paul, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk. Hey, calm down. Whatever gets you through the night. Anyway, just a bit of fun, folks. Just a bit of fun. It's I went as John Lennon to a fancy dress once, and I found the glasses. More of him later. Right. But I'm gonna play some music soon, dude. I absolutely promise you. And it's a nice sounding guitar. It's very crunchy and warm, so I'm into it. Jen, Brandy got that right. Just jump into the bed. Right. I actually do want to see a picture of Brandy, assuming spread eagle position. Michael Hayward, I thought Wagon Brat was here. Brilliant adaptation of her name. To great comic effect. Michael. Icon the Great. Yep. Bones, it's also rumored that he was escaping from a crime at the time. Yeah, apparently, that's what I've heard, that he might have killed someone and he was escaping the crime scene. And I have seen some footage of him racing through the, well, not for, well, down the road towards, you know, where he drove into loads of people, and yeah, it looked so fucked up. So fucked up, man. Have any of you guys ever seen the footage, actually? Because it's the same mindset. Have you ever seen the footage of a guy on the lawns outside the White House that set himself on fire? Watch that. That's a mad. In fact, it was Jesse Lee Peterson that showed me that footage. But he basically just a guy set himself on fire on the lawn outside the White House. And he was just on fire walking, completely consumed by flames, until one of the guards came up with an extinguisher and put him out, I guess. But yeah, he died 2 days later from his injuries, man. Not fun way to go at all. Not good. But that's what that twisted, angry mindset does to you. It has a will of its own. That hateful, twisted mindset, man. That is possession. That's where the reality doesn't have much in common with this sort of the way that demon is advertising things to you. You know, it's a scratch you'll never be able to itch. It's what was that saying? It's what was it? Anger is like drinking poison. I don't know if it's anger or hate, but anger is like drinking poison, hoping the other person will die. It's something that saying, man. It's something like that, but it's so fucking true. So if you want real revenge against your enemies, conquer hate. I mean that. And the way you conquer hate is to realize there's no such thing as free will. There's will, but that's just like an energy, you know. There are choices or things that appear as choices, but you know, it's if you could do it all again, you would have always made the same decision based on the setup. So it's all an illusion that the ego, in order to judge others, in fact, the whole ego complex relies on a sort of belief of free will and choices and judgment of others for getting it wrong, and a sort of seeing yourself through the looking glass compared to others in that whole complex. In fact, the whole ego complex is like the generation through all those that hall of mirrors, the generation of a sense of actual agency, because that's not actually how it works. The universe doesn't work like that. It's far more like karma, cause and effect, perpetuation of tendencies. There's no you there in the mix. There doesn't need to be. You're like a flame produced by the circumstances, the coalescing of various factors, and then, you know, there's a misidentification occur between that which you are, which is pure consciousness or sentience itself, and then the flame. And then there's a strange feedback loop that creates all sorts of fractures in the mind, you know, in the mind. So you know, that is the condition. That is the cuckoo's nest that we all need to fly over or something. But anyway, right, I've got way behind saying that shit. But anyway, it's fun. So fuck you. Segiport, I'm going to redo my Duna B tune and oh right, well, I don't know which one that is. Duna B tune and make a video of her. Copyright strike. Here we come, lot. What does that mean, man? What does that mean? What's wrong? Which I'll look that up later. Note to self: look up that later. Doing a B one. Okay. I don't know what you mean, mate. Why would you get a copyright strike because you've nicked the footage, kind of thing? I kind of thought that. If you mean the one where she's dancing, well, I've already told you need to go and get copyright free stuff or film your own stuff or something. Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I think you should probably do that, mate, then. Fair enough. Jen, I can't. Some people should just be left in jail. Well, some people are just left in jail. The only problem is that for some of the innocents that inevitably fall through the net, or slip through the cracks, I should say, there always has to be recourse, and that could be taken advantage of, especially for political reasons. And this political climate in this day and age, you get a lot of that. You had it in Portland, where a lot of Black Lives Matter or Antifa were getting let off by a very twisted, corrupt attorney general who was politicizing every single one of the cases, and they were clearly putting criminals back out into society. That it's literally like an installment of a Christopher Nolan Batman film. It's like the Bane one, where what's he called? Oh damn, Scarecrow. Is the judge, jury, and executioner, and it's all the twisted exercising. Well, everyone's guilty basically, and it's the crooks running the asylum basically. We're there. So unfortunately, Jen, if we might be past that working, to be honest, honey, but I hear you, man. I hear you, sister. Point fire. Blah, ha, 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 ha. Fetal position, sucking his thumb while clutching a trauma teddy. They touched me there. Trauma teddy. What is it? Show me on the teddy where they touched you. Spinal tap. Right. Is that spinal tap? Okay. I don't know that reference then. Fair enough. Hell 21. Good evening, Hell 21. Hell 21. I've got a landline now, so we can talk to our heart's content. I just realized there's 20 people watching this shit. Hello, 20 people. What do you think of my blue light or my red light? The production value is improving. The only thing is I've still got this shit camera, but as soon as I get a new laptop, I'll be replacing that too. But yeah, hell, so you can give me a call on the landline. We can get into it. It's all good. So let's do it. I've got a new number. Oh, that's a Paul McCartney song, isn't it? You know the name, you got the number. Anyone heard that off one of the anthologies? Let's see if there are any truly dedicated Beatle fans here. Brandy, I have a trauma teddy. It hides my... Never mind. Shame. No one could hide your shame, Brandy. It's too loose. Uncle Bones, point fire. Yes. In the shower, laughing my ass off. Oh, the nurse is giving you a good old scrub, Uncle Bones. It's nice of the home to let you listen to this shit while they scrub you. How kind of them. Icon the Great. Jen, I prefer drawn and quartered, but your answer is a little more PC. Oh, PC. Yeah. Well, you're advocating for the Hunger Games or something, Icon, yeah? Okay, then. Icon, Art Matters. Icon Matters. Michael, Spinal Tap never gets old. Yeah, I might actually watch a bit of Spinal Tap now. Thanks. Oh, and I did listen to a bit of Hawkwind in the end yesterday. It's so good, isn't it? Space rock. I tell you what, man, a lot of the rising, like EDM, a lot of the rising kind of filters. It's a lot of that sort of stuff, isn't it? A lot of tension building, but it was a great instinct. It was a brilliant instinct. Brandy, no, pictures, lol. Just stretch out, simple. Well, too bad. Too bad, Brandy. Okay then. Hell 21. Hey, Brandy and Jen. Well, Hell 21, could you show me what spread eagle looks like, please? Even if I do now think I understand what it is, but could you show me anyway? Thanks, Hell 21. Thanks. Icon the Great. Spread Eagle is a town in northern Wisconsin, is it? No way. Awesome. Harbs. Oh yeah, Harbs, you were meant to come on, man, and it didn't work out or something. Let's see what you're saying. Icon the Great was watching earlier on. Horrible. The guy seems like a piece of shit. Yeah, he does seem like a piece of shit. Multiple felonies prior, and his Facebook feed looked like just the usual sort of very politicized, warped left wing, radicalized racist black dude at the end of the day. And but they're being, people are being trained to. It's South Africa. They're being trained to think that the cause of their pain, white folk, and that's being politicized. And the fact that the mainstream is getting away with doing that, and the education system, and the establishment per se, yeah, it's just fucking sick. Sorry. He's even got a rap video that has, I think, the same red SUV in it. Fuck. That's fucked up, man. Or maybe he just did it for views. Huh, actually. Yes. Anyway, moving on. The grift is murderous. The grift is murderous. Sagipur, hey Helena, F you, part-timer. Yeah, where you been all my life, Hel? I thought you were part of furniture. Are you having a real life without us? How dare you pretend there's anything other than YouTube? How dare you? You're showing us all up. You're making us all feel like total saddos. Like Icon. Icon the Great. Harbs, hello. Yep, same vehicle, and he's a rapper with a rap sheet. Ha 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 ha. See what you did there. Very good. Hey Jen, are you gonna do your channel then? Jen, gonna start doing some tarot? Please do. Icon, and actually, you could, if you want to come back on here. In fact, Jen, if it would help you to come back on here, and you should get on with Icon. Give Dad a bit of practice, Jen, over on his channel. Oh, I wonder if Saggy. Oh, Brandy did it. She's brilliant, and I got so far behind. All right, I'm getting into it. So, right, let me see if I can actually find that message in YouTube. Bear with me, because I promised I'd pin Saggy Paws channel. Where is it? Oh my God. Well, Hobbs, I just noticed that message about the Japanese lovers. Let me get to that in a minute. And the chat gets away from me, man. It's just because I just waffle on forever. There it is. Brandy Sagipur. Very good, Brandy. So the message I've pinned, that's Sagipur's channel. Can everybody please go and subscribe to Sagipur? He makes amazing music. And he will be making even more amazing music. So if you're thinking of getting a channel going yourself with a mind to network and find some like-minded musicians for possible, music type inside record deal. No, what am I talking about? You know what I'm saying. Sagipur might let you use his songs. Or something. I don't know. Ask him. But either way, go and subscribe to him right now, you fucking arseholes. Or else. Right. Thanks, Brandy. You rock. And let me see if I can just hit some of the really important ones. Thanks, Brandy. I'll unsub now. What? What are you talking about? Bigfoot Anand. Yeah, his first role is kissing a man. Plus, he gave up his kids. What? Oh, right. In acting. Right. I got you. Total reprobate. Starting how he meant to go on. In the gutter. Brandy, ah ha ha ha. Will Smith likes men from the Wild Wild West. Am I that far behind? No, no, hang on. I must have gone. I think I must have gone way back on myself. Right, fuck this. I'm gonna have to just catch up with you. I'm sorry, everyone. I know I've missed all your messages, but whatever. Whatever. My job is just here to look amazing in my new lighting scenario. But I will get to Hobbs' comment. If I could just see Hobbs' comment about Japanese lovers at least. Oh, Wagon Breath is here. That's good. Hello, Wagon. How are you feeling? And did you ditch the Vaxtard yet? Wagon Breath going on to me that she's found a new love of her life. And he happens to have signed on to that whole piece of shit. You can't mate with the genetically modified humans, honey, allegedly. So what are you on about? What are you on about? Oh man, Hobbs, there it is. There it is. Got ya. What you say? Hi, Rusby. I tried to listen to the Japanese Lovers last night, but couldn't get the audio to work on MySpace. Oh, you found it on MySpace? Fair play, man. Well, it is on YouTube. It's just, it is on YouTube. It's just hard to find. In fact, go to a channel called, I think it's called The Bump, BUNF, The Bump, and that's our old drummer Phil Bunford, The Bump, and you'll find it now. There you go. Not the most flattering pictures of myself, but there you go, mate. If you're interested, go for it, mate. There's some good tunes there. I think I've done better since, but you know, I was 20 back then, or I was in that band from when I was 16 to when I was 21. But you know, we were all right. We were all right. In fact, fuck it, we were more than all right. But you know, like I said, I think I got better in me now. But hey, right. So, what's Art Matters saying? Art Matters. There are those who think that life has nothing left to chance with. A host of holy horrors to direct our aimless dance. R.I.P. Neil Purr. What's that? Well, I'll have to look that up later, dude. That sounds pertinent, but I can only guess that you were quoting something there that I don't understand because I'm not cultured enough, even if I do have blue lights now and classical music. Nice blue light. Thank you. Oh, it's no one's flower. It did dawn on me that no one's flower is a bit like hiveless bee, isn't it? How did that name come about? It's a cool name. I like it. No one's flower. Are you a communist plant? What does it mean? I am just interested in how you got there. It's cool. Icon the Great, clutching a trauma teddy, wearing a trauma teddy, or just dressing up like a Ted in general. Lol, lol, lol. Icon, are you going live later, mate? Because I'm pretty much thinking while my sleep's in, Dad, you could just do the later ones, can't you? Because I'll just be doing the early ones for, you know, my crew and ting. And you could just get all the late ones, mate. What do you reckon? Totally up to you. No one's flower. I think Paul McCartney is a psyop. Yeah, I think Paul McCartney is a fucking psyop as well. He's so fucking annoying. That's why. That's why I prefer to do, you know, Lennon because he's my favorite. Even if he was a little lost when it comes to, you know, all that shit about communism and stuff. But at the end of the day, I'll have to work. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. It's been a while, but I can do a good Lennon, but it's been too long. Anyway, Hell 21. You just got to make your mouth look like an asshole and talk really high pitched in a sort of Scouse accent, but a sort of pretentious Scouse accent. You know, get Get your pepper spray ready. Paradox is here. Yes, great life advice, Hell 21. He's rather feisty as Paradox. Well, what I might do is skip past a bunch of shit because I know that I'll never catch up otherwise. And I haven't worked out how to do the slow mode thing that Nemo was suggesting yet. I haven't looked it up, but hey, too busy getting lights. Brandy, how funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? Don't know. Send pictures. Send pictures. Sagipur, my friend walked in a gay bar. If I told him it was a gay bar, but he wasn't having it. It's called fucking Queens, I said too loudly, and then left. Is that a place in New York? Is that a New York joke or not? What was that a Spinal Tap joke? Or what was that? Was that actual real life story, dude? What's going on? Point. Oh, your friend, Michael. Your friend. Yes. Is that where the fracture in your personality occurred? And you never did leave the gay bar, did you? You never did. Point fire. Nurse. Scrubber. Yes, please. Well, mate, a bit more action than I'm getting at the moment. Yeah, so why not? Sagiport, this one goes up to 11. Right, I think they're just doing Spinal Tap quotes or something. Harbs, no one's flower. Hi, has been a while. I saw the vid of you guys in the pub. I'm glad things are better for you. Everyone seems to know no one's flower. I'm gonna have to go and check you out on No One's Flower. People seem to know you. Awesome. No One's Flower. I listened to Hawkwind too after yesterday. Me too. Which one did I actually listen to? I can't remember the name of the tune. It just had one rising thing and a falling thing, and it was just a very big build up, and I just love the sound of the drums and lots of like rolling tom stuff, and yeah, it's just fucking awesome. I love it. It's the best. It's the best of the prog rock progression. We hit on some good. It really did reach a pinnacle. Then shit, I should check in on this way more. It reached a pinnacle, man. Space rock was the pinnacle of the whole progressive rock thing. It should have carried on, and it just didn't for some reason. Maybe the 80s happened or something, or maybe punk happened or something just not long after in a way, and so that's where rock got most of its attention. And then grunge, and then whatever. But there's this whole thing we got really right with space rock. Yeah, so good, man. So fucking good. It was just the right balance of all the different instincts, very creative, very exploratory, edgy, rocky, dark energy, colorful though, imaginative, just literally hit everything, man. It was cool. It was complete, man. It was fucking complete. Sweetly Morbid Bear, nice to see you. Hi, Mr. Hiveless Beat. Listening, lurking, but unable to chat. Love you, soul siblings. Awesome. So, what I have not managed to get laid yet, Sweetly Morbid Bear. But I think if I continue to get impressive lights, then it might happen for me. What do you reckon? I'll just keep getting more lights, and one day, right. Let me just skip past a load of shit. Michael Hayward, ladies, if you feel anything brush up against your feet, don't be alarmed. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing on the floor, Michael? What are you doing? Wagon breasts, yes. No One's Flower, yeah, but that's the only pub we can go into, Hobbs. well, there's going to be another lockdown. Not going to be able to go to the pub soon. Yeah, I don't drink anymore or smoke, but I did go past going into Kings Heath High Street for the first time in like 4 years or something. I was slightly tempted just to go to the pub and pretend to be a normal person again before I'm probably never going to be able to do that ever again in my life because I haven't had the state injectable. Maybe I should go to the pub at least one more time, or probably I shouldn't do that because, yeah, probably I will end up doing something that Jez from the Peep Show would do and would regret. And yeah, fuck it. There are worse things than never going to the pub again before the apocalypse. Like going to the pub again for the first time in 4 years and then going to prison just before the apocalypse. Yes. I'm literally like, if I drink, I'm like the Mask. I'm literally like the Mask. You know that film? Jim Carrey. That's literally me. I'm mental, really. Matters. Dave Brock, captain at my captain, double ref. Can you guess? By the way, I might just say, I'm getting the sense that, not that this would be ideal, obviously, but I am getting the sense that it's getting a bit late and I almost don't want to push it. I don't want to push my luck, even though I'd like to think that it's okay. But yeah, I might not carry on for too much longer just because I can sense that everyone's going to bed. And I don't want to piss anyone off. Shit. Well, this is no good, is it? I didn't know until I was in here how loud it'd be and stuff. But like I said, they are solid. They are solid walls. Like I don't hear much of anyone else. I hear the odd door and things, but I don't hear chatter. Who knows? Who knows? Art Matters. Dave Brock, captain, my captain, double ref. Can you guess? What does that mean? I definitely can't guess what that means. That is cryptic football shit. Oh shit, hang on. Here we go. I know what she's going to say. You want me to come on with you? Oh, right. Well, actually, yeah, fuck it, honey. Yeah, do. Okay. Amy wants to come on. Fine, Amy. Let's do it. This will be the first time Amy's been on with me since the last time it all went tits up. Remember when I scolded Amy for being annoying, even though she was trying her best? Remember? All right. Well, Amy, I'll give you the link in Messenger, okay? Here's the link. Here you go. What you want today, honey? Mescaline? What is it today? What's your tipple today, hon? Right, you know what I'm going to do then, chat? I do apologize. I'm just going to scan quickly to hopefully not have missed anything major. Oh, I can't help this because Michael's talking shit to my stepsister, so it's okay. Michael Hayward, Jen, are you going ahead with the nude artwork channel? This should be riveting. I want to see what Jen has to say about this. Jen, Michael, have to see how yours goes first. Brilliant response. Touche, Michael. Touche. What's Saggy saying? Saggy Paul, anyone can use my tunes. I'm not a selfish twat. Yeah, I'm pretty much thinking that's the way to go if you want to kind of. Well, what I'd say is, Saggy, yeah, exactly. But you just stipulate that you want a shout out and that people shouldn't use it for a commercial basis unless they basically give you the free advertising and sort of let people know whose tune it is in the credits or something like that. Like it should still be done properly. But yeah, I think you could go far, Saggy, sort of doing all that sort of stuff. I'm in two minds about getting, officially registering. I've said this before about the IRSC codes, the International Recording Standards Code, or the International Standard Recording Code, ISRC, I suppose, and all that sort of stuff. But on the whole, I don't like the idea of it, because I like the idea that the people own the music. But then there was a reason I thought of the other day that I hadn't considered before as to why maybe it was a good idea to establish the. In fact, you know what it was? The thing that made me question my decision to just let it be a product of the people's, was the. Have you ever noticed on YouTube, whenever you play someone else's music, whenever they've got some sort of AI that's able to track down the exact performance and force into your description the necessary details for the song in question that you used, and providing that you used a song that was, because a lot of people allow you to use the song, it's just you can't monetize it, and you can't and that they can advertise on your show or something. At my level, I just want access to the classical music, and it's fun, and I'm not earning anyway. But it becomes a problem later on, obviously, for people. But yeah, what was it? Yeah, it says things like register. Oh, sorry, something like registered for use on YouTube, or registered to YouTube by whatever company. So in other words, it's allowed to be used on YouTube under the guise that it's registered somehow. So it might even be that if your music. Anyway, it's long-winded. Don't worry about it. I haven't really worked that out yet. Wagon's here anyway. Wagon, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. She good? Oh, she's good. Let me read this real quick. Hobbs, Sagipur have just listened to the tracks. The version you named Backing is very strong as it is. I felt a hint of Tangerine Dream when listening. That rings a bell for me, that name. I don't know why. Anyway, hang on, Amy. I'm literally just trying to hit some of these things before I get you on, because I don't want to. I know that once you're on, you're so annoying that. No, I'm joking. Then I won't be able to read the chat. How's anyone? What, Michael? I see you, Amy. Michael said that Saggy's tunes are popular in the gay bars. Yes, I think they probably are. Okay, let's get Wagon up. Okay.
Ready.
Hello.
Nice and ready.
Yes. Oh yeah. Are you still sick? Oh my God. So we actually have to hear your cold.
Mm-hmm.
Can we please not hear your
Yeah, I feel like
disgusting
shit.
snot face on my channel? So disgusting. No, that was a joke. Hey, Amy, total joke. Fuck. Come back. Amy's a little sensitive since I banished her before, and she doesn't always know how to read the dead humor, because sometimes I am actually evil, and sometimes I'm just having a laugh. And that time, Wagon Breath, I was literally just having a laugh. So I don't mind hearing your snotty face for a bit. Come on. Yeah, get your ass back on, for fuck's sake. I want to interrogate you about this new man who you think is the one. Big Donk, not Lil Donk, Big Donk. And well, actually, I have to see if she's ready to talk about it. Actually, Wagon Breath, come back on right now. What the fuck? Here she is. Good. Hey, did you think I was being serious?
I can't hear anything.
Ah, fuck. Hang on.
No,
Hello.
I can't hear anything. Like, not even myself. Hold on.
Okay, then you heard that, didn't you?
All right.
What do you think of my lights? My blue light. Pretty cool, isn't it?
I can't hear shit.
Can you hear me now?
Say something.
Whoa, hello.
Yeah, now you can hear your echo, right?
Hello, echo. A little bit. It's not
Yeah.
too bad, to be fair.
Really?
Have
Because
you
I'll
got
just leave
echo?
it like this.
Have you got echo cancellation on? Yeah.
Listen, I
Actually,
don't know
yeah.
what's going
No, no.
on.
It's fair, honey. That's I think passable. So don't worry about it. Just go with
All
that
right.
then. Fine.
So yeah,
So
yes, I'm still sick. No, it's not a
you
good time.
you don't say. The other day you were delusional, thinking that you'd met a new love of your life, which is about the fifth one in a month.
I know, right?
And he's called Big Donk, but actually he's jabinated, isn't he, honey? And I had to remind you that because Wagabret's pretty up on all that sort of stuff.
I
But
know.
honey,
But
I don't care
listen,
how
but Little
perfect he
Donk,
is.
okay, so Little Donk is not vaccinated, but awesome dude is. Like soulmate dude is. Like, so what am I supposed to do? So now I have to decide. So now I have to discriminate. It just sucks, man. It just sucks.
Well, it does suck, but it sucks that he's a moron that he went and signed on to that shit. He's already not worthy of you, honey, because he's failed. He's failed at life. Even if he is brilliant,
He is
too bad.
brilliant.
Well, he's going to have to
Brilliant.
be
He's
brilliant.
talented. He's successful.
Well, yeah, she was banging on about this dude to me the other day, and I actually thought he might be the one.
I think he is the one.
And then I
I
asked,
do. I
had he
think he
been
is the one.
jabinated? And he
I think he's
has.
my soulmate.
Don't care. No, he isn't now. Next.
Oh God, how many? So now my dating pool has like decreased to this.
This being 4 other guys instead of 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
No, I
can't
think
you
you're a
go?
little bit
Well,
better.
can't you just start screening for that as one of the things that you're screening for? You know what
You
I
know
mean?
what's kind of funny, and I think I told you about this before, that Match.com, some of the guys actually advertise the fact that they're vaccinated. Like they're like, and some of their actual names on their profile has the word vaccinated in it. I know. I'm throwing off all the algorithms.
Total fuck. Total loser, honey. What losers? I mean, who are these people? They deserve
Right.
to
And they're
have.
like, I'm a liberal, feminist, vaccinated. And I'm just like, why are you hitting me up? I
Total
have none of
loser.
that in my profile.
Yeah.
As a matter
Well,
of fact, I
mate.
have the exact opposite.
Well, maybe you need to start wearing one of your fuck Anthony Fauci shirts or
I
something. Do
got
you
a
know what
Let's
I
Go
mean?
Brandon hoodie on,
Let's go, Brandon. Well, that should get you halfway there.
the
Yeah.
one that I was wearing yesterday because I'm sick
Awesome.
and I don't care.
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, well, should we do this? Hey, has anyone in the chat got any questions for me or Wagon? In
Does
fact, me and
anyone
Wagon.
want to know
So,
why I look like such shit? It's because I'm sick.
you look pretty good though, considering, honey. I mean, I'm 3 years younger than you, and you've aged better. It must have been all that meth, kept your
I
skin
never did
stuck to
math.
you. Oh,
I did math.
just better genetics then.
It must have been.
Yes. Has anyone got any questions for me and Wagon that I'll have a go at the answer? I'll have a minute at it and she can have a minute at it. How about that? So anyone got any questions? If you got a question, put a Q and then ask your question.
I'm
You know,
reading the chat. It's actually pretty funny. So.
I know I've missed a lot of it, unfortunately. I do apologize, but hey. Well, actually, honey, you could read the chat for me if you want to do a bit of that. And I'll
Yeah, but
sit
how
back and
far
drink some
back do I
tea.
go? I like the fact that No One's Flower says, I know at Wagon Breath, it's not like you can uninject the guy. And that's very true.
Although she would try.
I would. I would totally try to put an antidote in there.
I would try and suck the snake poison out through his cock quite happily.
Jeff Harding says, Amy, quick, smoke about 3 bowls before you get on. Hive will appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, that was like
Yes.
11 fucking minutes ago.
Well, yeah, I have to be nice to Wagon at least
You don't
once.
have to be anything. Just go on about your business.
Oh, okay.
I have thick
Um,
skin and you know it.
um, yeah. Well, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I do.
All
I'm
right.
on a good
Point.
amount of cold medicine right now. So yes, I have shown up on cold medicine.
Well, it's the most cogent, coherent, sensible, down to earth that you sounded for a while.
Well, it's
You
called
should get ill more
elderberry.
often. What?
I said it's called elderberry.
Elderberry.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I got the elderberry in a bottle, and within like, I would say like 2 hours of taking it, I felt significantly better than when I had tried the Mucinex, which did nothing for me. So yeah,
Right. Hell
elderberry
21.
all day.
Hell 21 is telling Art that she's all good and just loving herself, and that means she's masturbating.
What?
I don't know. It just got my attention.
Wait, where
Good.
did you see that?
Well, I don't know. Just what my eyes are trained for
Your eyes are trained towards masturbation.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the question, Saget? Oh, was there a question? Hell 21, yes or no? Oh, yeah. What was the question?
Wagon's timid like a rattlesnake. That's what Mike Haywood said.
Why?
Okay, so Nemo actually has a question for the panel.
Perfect. Do you want to ask it, Braga?
Yeah, Nemo, question for the panel. If it wasn't for sex, would men have anything to do with women? Yeah,
That's a
I
great.
think so. It's companionship. Like, if it wasn't for sex, I would still want male companionship. My answer.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My answer is similar. You still, you still, it still serves for men. Still need someone to be really, really annoying, so that they can practice patience. And also, who's going to do the dishes? So,
Well,
yeah,
and you know
basically,
what? Aside from all that, it's a yin yang sort of thing. Like,
I know. I'm only
I
playing.
know you know, but
Yes.
that's how it feels for me. I want that counter perspective for sure.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I happen to agree. Well, well, men would still find women intriguing, and women would still be trying to convince men to associate with them for some reason other than to hump them. So I would imagine, least of all for the reason Wagon just laid out. Yeah, there's a spiritual component to it, isn't there? The two polarities and the coming back together and the working out of all the sort of differences, through that union, that strange union. So yeah, I imagine that we probably would, Nemo. There you go. Oh, hello.
Shh.
Oh,
He wanted me to fix the phone, but first he wanted me to say cheese. What, Mike?
cheese.
I want to count the numbers.
All right, no, you're going back to bed.
Does little Wagon know that mommy's famous?
2, 3,
No,
5,
Oh,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
he's going to count to 100. We don't have time for
13,
that.
14, 15, 16.
well, honey, if you need to go and do something and then
Just
come
give me
back.
5 seconds.
23.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
All right. What are we saying? Oh, for fuck's sake! What have I missed? What have I missed? Point blank, point fire. Nemo, do you trust the blueberries? I've missed a lot. Right, I don't know what's going on, but Sweetly Mommy Bear, if wasn't for sex, men would realize who the real pussy is. Michael. Hell 21. For fuck's sake, can't say cunt. Chat apparently saggy. Lol. I put no thanks. He sounds like a cunt, but it disappeared. Lol. Right. Yeah, well, I'm not. Well, that's not an account of me. Obviously, that's totally their own policy. Too bad. Use stars. Use asterisks, darling. More important that you express the cunt than to literally spell it. Jeff Harding, Amy's match profile, 40-year-old with Bieber fever, unvaxxed, size queen, pro 2A, MAGA mom, bitch in the street, freak in the street, in the sheets, into femdom, BDSM, ass play, and sunset walks on the beach. I don't doubt it. Ass play. How did you get? I think he thought just in case the rest wasn't funny, better just put ass play in there because that's sure to do it. I'm pretty sure that's how his thought process went there, people. Pretty sure. What we got? Sorry if I'm missing your messages, people, honestly, because they're coming thick and fast. Like Michael at the orgy. Sagipur, Hell 21. He is a can. You are made for each other. Ha ha ha. What, me? Who's the can? Point fire. The boy calls, and yes, of course, naturally. The boy calls her super spreader. It's cute. That's funny. I like that, point fire. Very good. You back, Wagon?
Yeah.
Awesome. The Enlightened Mank's here. Good to see you, the Enlightened Mank. Can't see you for a bit. Hey, Mank, what do you think of my lights? Blue light, red light, lights.
They're hard to decipher. I'm not
No, I know, but
Mank, but
I'm playing. Like they're subtle, but they're there.
they are
They're doing
subtle.
they're doing more. They're doing more than you realize. Like if I remove them, they're making this. They're making the background way more interesting, basically. But it is subtle. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, where? Oh yeah, let me see what people are saying. If anyone's got another question, put a little Q and ask us a question. Hell 21. I think Hiveless's mic is my new soulmate. What?
Get it?
No.
Like, because it looks like a.
Yeah. I know. I I am aware of that.
Of
Yeah,
this
I did notice.
phallical appearance.
Phallic, honey,
Yeah,
phallic.
phallistical.
Yeah, I noticed it did look like a massive bell end. Yes.
Hell, and at
Hey.
the end, he just said Q. Q eyes. Your mic single? Is your mic single? Not you.
My mic gets more action than me. Let's just put it that way. Yes, at least my mic gets a bit of.
Okay, well, Nemo just asked another question.
Okay.
Nemo says.
Well spotted.
Nemo says, question for the panel. Do you agree with JLP? All emotions are from Satan, evil.
Well, I wouldn't put it that way myself, but I know what Jesse Lee Peterson's general understanding of the cosmology is, and I do see things pretty much the same way as him. I don't know if that statement's a true representation of his position, but then again, he says a lot for play's sake. But his general position, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Bigfoot Anon saying Hiveless Mike looks like a dildo. That's all.
It does look like a
very
really,
wired, it really
very
doesn't.
wired dildo, mate.
It really doesn't look like a dildo.
Show us what one looks like, Wagon. Show us what one really looks like.
I've done my research.
Oh yeah. let me see all emotions. Well, it's not the emotions are from Satan. I'll tell you how I see it. I'll tell you how I would describe it. It's just a different language, but it's basically the same cosmology that he bears witness to. The thoughts are not your own, basically, Nemo, and emotions are the emotional world as he describes it. He's talking about the misidentification, the emotions that are conjured through the misidentification with the false self. That is the fracture in the mind, is the generation of those false emotions. That's why, because I'm not entirely without ego yet, that I still can now I'd say that I'm over hate, Nemo, for the most part. I can't hate anyone anymore because I don't believe in free will, and I know that hate is a totally unreasonable emotion. But in terms of some emotions, like still feeling perturbed at certain things, I can still feel a sense of all the emotions, but I don't rise to them or something. There's oh, hang on, I'm hearing a mad echo on that. Anyway, but that's the difference is I don't associate with them, Nemo. There's a distance there for me. I can choose for them to express or not. But yeah, do I think they're from Satan? I wouldn't put it that way, but they're essentially evidence of a misidentification with the false self, brother. I'll leave it at that for now. And Wagon, what you say?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's a bit extreme, saying
Oh
that all
yeah,
emotions are from Satan.
yeah.
I can't get on board with that.
It
I
works
can't.
for him to put it that way, but it's not how I'd put it, mate. It could
No.
be, it could lead to sort of, yeah. But I basically
It can
agree
lead
with.
to a lot of self-doubt, which is very insecure. It can lead to a lot of insecurity because there are certain emotions that you can't really like control. It's not that Satan's controlling them, it's just human condition.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, in a sense, Nemo, let me throw a question back at you. Do you think Satan exists, Nemo? Do you think Satan is real? Because what is Satan? Who are we talking about here? You see what I mean? Jesse
Right.
says what he needs to say because he appeals to a particular contingent of people, particularly, primarily. And yet his message is so attractive. It goes beyond this sort of
Well,
primary group.
right. Like he is brilliant, so he can utilize that brilliant platform to sort of inject his own ideals. Just like
Well,
the
I
media.
wouldn't,
Like, I
but
mean, really.
yeah, but to be fair, Wagon, I might disagree on that or push back on that a little bit and just say that I don't think it's arbitrary what he's pushing. He's discovered something that's there. But I think he takes license. That's how I'd put it. He takes a lot of license to couch it all in a Christian narrative
Yeah.
form, Nemo. So when he says Satan is your daddy, there's license going on there. You know, Satan doesn't exist in that sense. But that's not to say there's not a sort of lord of this world, or that in spirit, the sort of meta extraction of all that is evil and undisciplined couldn't sort of amount to a kind of petrid creature or being. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Petrid.
I
I don't
do,
think
but
that's a word, but anyway,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I do.
Yeah. So anyway, but then the personality of God, the meta extraction, and we come up with Jesus is a similar archetype, but it doesn't mean that Jesus is necessarily real. Some people would insist that he is.
Real,
I would
maybe a
insist.
real person, but not necessarily what the New Testament accounts him to be.
Well, what I mean is that some people claim that he was a real historical figure, but yeah, you don't know that the
No,
account of him and the actual figure, if you can even validate that this person existed, let's assume you can. You can't even be sure that the account was right as it pertains to that particular individual. So, because you just can't trust a book that's that
I can't
old,
trust anything.
Well, this is it. And I know that I don't know what Connor's position on it this is. This might be interesting. This could be a point of contention between me and Connor. I don't quite know. I know that Connor sort of couches a
He
lot
should
in
come
Christian.
on. He should come on.
Oh yeah, well you can actually, Connor, if you want to. In
Connor, you
fact, I
should
haven't
come on.
thrown. I actually have not thrown a link out there, but yeah. I hope that was satisfactory, Nemo. I think we went at that like for ages. So,
Head on.
oh, what's this say? Hang on, let me just get this. Pyro. What you saying? Pyromedic. I love when the female crooners get hold of their mics and lean into them like they're making love to it. Nothing sexier. Jeff is trying to get me to give my microphone a blowjob.
That's not
deep
Jeff.
throat.
That's Pyromedic.
Oh shit, Pyromedic. I just thought all the disgusting stuff was Jeff. Sorry, Pyromedic. Sorry, Jeff. I thought Jeff was trying to make me give my mic a blowjob.
Your mic, though. To be fair.
Well, that as entertaining as that might be, I'd much rather.
I don't want to see that.
Do it at a time of my own choosing.
I mean, I can vote for at least. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, let me turn the heating off. Hang on.
And Judas is Dracula. You got a point there.
Buenas noches.
Senor.
Getting toasty in here.
No, No.
I muted Wagon because I had to. Honey, let me know when you're ready to come back on. I've removed you, but just stay down there and I'll get you back on in a second. Bigfoot and on. All gifts are from Santa. Get behind me, Santa. Yeah, Connor, I was just saying that could be a point of contention between me and you. I don't know what your views are. I've heard you couch things in the sort of Christian. Well, I don't know. I seem to think that you're a man that believes in the sort of Christian frame of things. That's fine. I'm not got anything against it. I push back on that a lot. With I go to house church with my Christian friends often. My truth of me is essentially a house church thing, and I'm always wrestling with them about the Eastern perspective versus the sort of Judeo-Christian, Abrahamic kind of approach. It's a good debate, but yeah, I don't know what you make of it. Yeah. I wonder if you're a literalist believer or, yeah. I'm just curious. We should get into it at some point. But, I also appreciate it's a point of contention. We don't have to get into it as well. If you're sound with what you believe, then yeah, it's fine. Sweetly Morbid Bear, Paradox, like you, men and the word moist. Cake is moist. Some cake is moist. Some cake is very dry. Yes, but my favorite moist cake is moist ginger cake. Susan Wajiki, Satan, he works in pharma. Yes. Yeah, Big Pharma is the, well, let's see. Well, Big Pharma is the oh, man. Did any of you see me play the clip with Fauci? And don't worry, I'm not going to play it again. Rand Paul taught Fauci a new one. That was fucking awesome. At least the way Big Pharma's pushing all this agenda, it's waking a lot of people up. Even if a bunch of people are going along with the fucking thing, but it is waking people up. Let me just check. Hello, I am a bee avatar. I'm just checking it's still working. Jupiter 2099. Jesse is not man of God. He is a tool. Is not man of God. He is a tool. Oh, I think Wagon's back, actually. Let me get her back. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm better.
Good. Did you kill him?
Don't
Poor thing.
tell.
Well, I'm all right
No,
for him
you know
doing.
what I did? I told him that I got fired from my job, right? And that if he wants any Christmas presents, he better shut the hell up and let me do my job.
Because you got to do this. Is that actually true, honey? By the way. Right.
No,
I was
not
just
at
checking
all.
because you were telling me something the other day about how I thought you said you were having to quit your job the other day on account of your
No,
parents not helping you.
he just knows no better. That's fine.
No, not your son. I mean, didn't you tell me that you had to quit your job the other day or something?
Yes. Well, I didn't quit. I'm still employed there, but I've had to take some time off because, yeah, my parents won't watch my son because I'm not vaccinated.
So crazy.
I can't go to Thanksgiving this Thursday because I'm not vaccinated.
So dumb. Well, you also won't be able to go to the care home and wipe your dad's ass
Well, that's
either.
why he would be in the care home because they
Oh
pay
yeah, that
to
is
wipe
true.
his ass.
That is true.
But
Well,
no,
the
he's
hospice
having
though.
some issues. He's in the hospital. And my stepmom yesterday, she left me a bag on my porch with a pie and a pair of pajamas. No, two pairs of pajamas. One for me, one for my son. And the note said, Amy and Anderson, since you won't be here for Thanksgiving, I wanted to give you this, right? The pajamas are for Christmas morning, and the pie is a surprise for Anderson. And she called me beforehand to say that she was going to drop it off. And then, like, the note had to be all like that, you know? Like,
So
oh, well, you
dumb.
don't want to see your dying father type of shit, you know? Like, your dad, his doctor said this, and it's your dad. So what? And like we said on the phone the other day, like, I'm not going to inject myself or my son and risk our lives just to have a few more extra moments with a man who's already lived a full life. I know it sounds cold and harsh, but no, man, my son is not getting that. It just is what it is.
Fair enough. Each their own. And
Right.
right. And
Right.
there is well, there is right. And I'm not without getting into it. There is a certain amount of well, actually, I can't even know if I can get into it too much, but I'll just say, yeah, well, it's so close-minded, isn't it? That I can't believe they've bought. I mean, I might just say, all you have to tell them is that the injectable has not solved the plague, has
You
it?
think I haven't said
Evidently,
that though?
right? Yeah, I'm sure you have. Yeah, I'm sure you
It's
have.
just it falls upon deaf ears. And
Brainwashed, honey. Like literally,
yeah, there
it's
are
like
certain people who are brainwashed to
it's
the point where
hypnosis, man.
you can't slip a single valid point even by them.
Hmm.
You know, they have their missiles ready to blow that shit up before it even
Yeah.
comes near them.
Well, well, they're really bought in then because they're the contingent that are really very suggestible when it comes to the mainstream media
But they don't
talking
even
points.
realize it.
No. And there's a gradation as well between people on that level and people that just feel the pressure and cave and go along with it anyway, like some people in my family. But hey, crazy, honey. Well, what was the thing about you having to quit your job then? What was that comment? Are you actually going to have to quit your job?
Well, because my dad went to his doctor and his doctor said that he shouldn't be around anyone who hasn't been vaccinated. So even if I was vaccinated, the fact that my son wasn't, like, let's say I did get vaxxed. He isn't, and he won't be. So nobody who is unjabbed can be around my dad, who is in
Right.
the hospital right now. He's not even home. Like, so, but I told you that my stepmother is very, she's adamant that I get this vaccine. So she's not going to say, oh, well, I'll come watch Anderson at your house for you. You know, like, no, she's not going to
It's dodgy, man,
attempt
because
to
you're getting
accommodate
into the
me
yeah, you're getting
unless
into
I
the
was that.
territory where
It's crazy.
you're getting into territory where your parents might tell on you, dob you into the authorities, and try and get custody, and they might have a case for it.
They
You know
might.
what I'm saying? Because the
I
way the
think that
states
my
sick, man.
ex-husband's mother is like one of the best candidates for that. We were
Yeah,
talking about that, you and I, and you said don't say anything through text. Like she can use your DMs against
yeah,
you. And I was like,
absolutely.
shit, like I never even thought of that, but you're so fucking right. She totally could.
Think like a psychopath, like me.
But it was
Always be
too
one
late at
step
that point.
ahead.
I had already said, like, absolutely not yet. But remember, I said yet
Mhm.
because if I say no, not yet, then she can't say that I am an anti vaxxer. Maybe I am just an anti rapid sciencer, you know,
Yeah,
which is
anti-rushed
valid to me.
CDC protocol for novel coronavirus.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, it's
yeah.
becoming real. And so I
Mhm.
haven't been able to work. I think it was like last week and this week. Yeah.
Oh well. Oh
They're
right.
fucking with
What?
my livelihood.
Yeah, it's crazy. Um, well, the ship's probably sailed and they're signed on, and now you have to just look after you and your son
Right.
and figure out what you need to do. I mean, look, it's a shame that you're new. I mean, I think you should find a rich guy who's I don't,
But what I'm saying is that this guy in particular, even though he subscribed to the initial jab, he sees the bigger picture
no, no,
and
but
he
honey,
is
with all
prepared
due
to
respect,
move.
I know.
Right. I
Listen,
know. I
listen.
know.
That's
I
all.
know.
I know, but let me just really. I know you know, but I'll just say that there are cases where self-spreading jabs are used. There's test cases where a male chimpanzee has spread the jab, the effects of the
I know.
jab across all the women he's mated with, and I suspect that either through saliva or whatever else.
But you said
Look
that
at
about the last
go.
dude that was
Well,
jabbed.
listen,
So
listen.
I'm
Well, yeah,
I'm
yeah. Let me
fucking
say.
jabbed
I'll say.
anyway then, right?
But listen, well, possibly, but we don't know it's the same technology. Presumably, it's not the same technology, but they've lied about everything else, so maybe it is. But if you go and if you do assume that this one is different and that everyone subsequently now will be CRISPR tech, right? Go and look at a TED talk about CRISPR, gene splicing, CRISPR technology, right? That's what's being used for this thing. It's a DARPA technology used to splice DNA and put in new sequences and all this sort of stuff. And listen to what she says when they describe tests they did with mosquitoes, changing the color of the eyes of mosquitoes. They applied this CRISPR tech to only two of something like 30,000 mosquitoes. And when they looked the next day, every single one of the mosquitoes had this new trait, the red eyes. Who knows, spread through? I
Right.
don't know if the implication was that it spread through mating or if it was some other
Nanobot.
mechanism. Well, like through mRNA or something like that. But the point is that, or through scent or smell, or I don't know. But the point is that the trait caught on. So I'd imagine that part of this agenda, allegedly, because I don't want to say it in any official capacity, but I'll just say you put two and two together and just figure out that maybe if you want to avoid the effects of the thing, you're going to have to be more disciplined about who you suck off or
I didn't
whatever. And
suck
I don't
anyone off.
no, I'm saying that for comic effect, but
I
you know what I'm saying.
understand. I understand. And I
Yeah.
actually, you know what? All right, let me tell you what's comical is that I did say that to this person about how I feel that they're bodily fluids may contain these
Yeah. Oh,
nanobots.
shit. Yeah.
He didn't think I was crazy. He was just like maybe you're right, you know? And
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, it wouldn't even need to be nanobots. It could be
you know
mRNA.
what I mean. Exactly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. But the fact of the matter is that we're talking about a person who did this under whatever purpose, but still accepts the fact that it might be harmful, it might be detrimental, and it might be nefarious.
Well, yeah, it might be exactly, and the
But it's being considered by this person, is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. These people are just susceptible to the the delusions propagated by the mainstream media. Or sorry, I
Or
should say
just
that.
unquestioning at first.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's
And
insane.
maybe questioning after. So do we penalize those who have been susceptible to the mainstream narrative but have woken up? Do we still penalize them for their beliefs prior?
Well, no, there comes the point where you first primarily got to protect yourself from
But
them.
let's say they've been vaccinated.
Yeah.
And now they don't necessarily think, okay, I mean, to be fair, I did say that this particular person was talking about the booster shot. And I think it was Art Matters who was like, yo, that's like a second red flag. And so I understand that. But let's be devil's advocate and say it wasn't that. It wasn't a consideration for a booster, but more of a regret of having it. Do we still penalize and shun that person the way that we're being shunned for not wanting to get it?
Well, with all due respect, honey, if someone had leprosy or something like that, what would the answer be then? Because they might be a nice person, but there comes a point where you got to kind of protect yourself, doesn't there?
Yeah.
No, well, that's the answer. Right. Well, that's it, man. Look, if you weren't made of the right stuff, or karmically it hadn't worked out, or you were too young or nescient to know the plan, or plain ignorant to be ahead of this, then too fucking bad. And don't forget, I spent a whole fucking year trying to tell my whole family what was up, and they all failed to see the writing on the wall with this thing. So I tell you what, my conscience is fucking clear, man. I told them. They'll regret. They might. I'll say it like that, but they might live to regret that fucking decision. Least of all, morally. Least of all, it's not a good precedent to give the state the keys to your immune system indefinitely, is it? Because if it takes subsequent boosters annually, and they're willing to sort of politicize it, the state, then you just handed over the keys to your immune system to the state, an authoritarian state at that. Go on. What were you saying, Bragan? Sorry.
I'm just saying, look at the way that my stepmom is behaving, pretty much saying like, your dad's dying, but you can't come and see him unless you've been vaccinated, and his doctor said that, unvaccinated people, I mean, basically we would be a threat to him. So not only can I not see him, but to see me would threaten his life. So it's like the psyop of all fucking psyops. It's a local psyop. It's a psyop attack on my actual genetics.
Yeah. It's all designed to Well, let me say this to you. Theoretically, if he's had the jab, why would he worry if you'd had it? You see what I mean? So I know that's a tired argument, but it should be so fucking obvious. But these people are being given fed thoughts. These people are so off the fucking reservation that they're being fed thoughts by the mainstream media.
But we're there, but they are so far removed.
They're literally asleep on it. They're in a trance. They don't think for themselves. They never bother to develop their own moral compass.
But listen, Pete, what are we supposed to fucking do?
Well, get as far away as possible, love them from a distance and wish them well, and tell them the truth with love, not with don't beat them with the truth. Don't beat them up with the truth, but tell them
They won't listen
tell
to
them
it
the truth.
anyway. Like that PDF you sent me, I did not show
Yes.
it to them because I knew right off the bat after I read it that it's almost like a polar opposite. It's like trying to put two ends of the same magnet together. Like they're just gonna not. It's just the more they read, the more they're gonna separate themselves from it. Bless you.
Thank you. I've caught the cold through the fucking internet. Shit.
I know. I'm telling you, it fucking sucks too, man. It sucks. For the last couple of days, I was in really bad shape.
I feel all right. Otherwise, we'll have to see what happens. But fucking hell, maybe
Maybe you're allergic to your new flat.
it's very possible. It's still dusty on the floor. I still got to clean up the dust off the new floor proper. I've got one of those steam cleaners, but I've still got to go around and do it properly.
You want to
By the
know
way,
what
this
Michael Haywood said?
go on.
He said, Wagon, do you think your stepmom might be liking control over your dad?
Yeah, definitely, no doubt
I
about
think
it.
forever she did.
Yeah, evil witch.
Or using him for control, even.
Yeah,
She's
so
good
sick.
people, though, like from the surface, It's, I don't know, man. Yeah, stepmom is a narcissist.
Yeah, evil.
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 Ever.
Well, what do you want to? Is there anything you want to get into, Wagon? Honestly, if you got something you want to get into, or not, or should I get another question?
Honestly, I would kind of like to know how you're liking your new flat.
Amazing, man. I would love to give you a tour, a proper tour. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I can't do it without unplugging the mics. It'd be such a drag. I wish I could show you properly.
What you
I want
could
to show you the
do
bedroom.
is unplug the mic and do the show and then
I could
replug
do
the
it.
mic.
To be fair, I could do that. Hang on. I could kind of do that.
That'd be kind of cool.
It would be kind of
A
cool,
little
wouldn't
walk
it?
tour.
It would be kind of cool.
So you announce that you're going to do the tour, you unplug the mic, do the tour, replug the mic.
Yeah. The only thing is that what might work. You know what'll work better though. When my sister comes round with her smartphone, I'll get her to film it properly, and then I'll be able to do it better. I'll play it back this weekend. So fair play, honey. But just in case I trip over, break my laptop, and
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah. I could do it and fair play, but I'll wait. I'll be patient. Because besides, there are worse things than to have that in my back pocket as an excuse for keeping someone's attention for one more stream. So
I hear that.
I'll just say to go on. What you saying?
Michael Haywood, after that story, he says, good people try harder to hide their bad traits. Look at Jeff Harding.
Well, let me see what Doombot's saying real quick. What's he saying? Doombot 9000. Make them watch an old movie called Mind Warp with Bruce Campbell. It's all coming true in real time. All right, note to self later. I'd like to watch a bit of that. And who was it that suggested? What was that film the other day that I mentioned to you, Wagon Breath? Because someone had mentioned it to me. A really cheesy, stupid film with a young Jim Carrey playing an alien.
Oh,
Girls.
Earth Girls Are Easy.
Earth Girls Are Easy. So I actually watched a bit of that to see what it was all about.
I watched it.
And I said,
Gina Davis is great. And you said, yeah, in a bikini.
Yeah. The only good thing about that chick, she was so badly cast. Like the whole first song, the makeover scene, she was just horrible for that bit. But when she was in the bikini, she's fucking hot as hell. So
she's great. But the one movie that I used to watch over and over again as a child was Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
And she was in that movie. And all I can remember about her is she like sat back on the couch, right? And then she put her feet up and she had these flats on and her feet were fucking enormous. And I was like, this bitch has huge feet.
She's pretty lanky. She's pretty lanky.
Yeah,
She's out of proportion. She's a bit awkward. I don't know how they cast her in that
her
role.
feet are just huge.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Jump
what
in the
else?
line, rock your body all time. Okay, I believe you.
Go on, keep going. You sing while I. That was awesome.
Senora dances. So jump in the saddle, come. Wait, jump in the saddle, hold on to the bridle. I'm not doing shit.
Is that because
I
I'm
already
hearing
read
whenever
that.
you're singing it? You know what I'm hearing when you're singing that? I'm hearing calypso music, like
Yeah. That's
yeah,
it. It's the calypso.
yeah. I'm hearing steel drums. Do 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 do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body all time. Rock your body, child. Shake, 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 Senora. Shake your body line. Work, 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 Senora. Work it all the time.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that. Michael Hayward. Good people try harder to hide their bad traits. Look at Jeff Hardy. Oh, we already did that, didn't we?
Yeah, I read
Sorry.
that.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Um,
Jeff is the shit. I love him.
Doom. Jeff is ass shit.
He is. He's an OG, some or other, man. Jeff is
Only player.
something.
Jeff is something, that's for sure. And also everyone gotta be somewhere. Doombot 9000, the Matrix computer in Mind Warp has almost identical logo to Facebook Meta logo. Coincidence? I think not. We'll have to check that out, dude. Sounds ominous and nefarious. Very cool.
Oh,
Uh,
Uncle Bones has issue. He's taking issue with the fact that you don't ever read his shit.
Oh yeah, he always does that shit. He's just full of shit. But yeah, all right, I'll get to it, Uncle Bones. Let
You
me see
better
what
read
Aunt Matt is saying.
something.
Aunt Matt is Doombot. What YouTube channel? What the Flock TV? Latest on, mate. Okay, I actually don't know what that means.
Man,
Harlequin. Cut it out. Earth girls are easy. Is what is faff?
Harlequin, isn't that ruthless?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Ruthless. Apologize to me, bitch, and then I'll let you come back on officially. Good day, icon peeps. Hey, apologize for me for trying to turn everybody against me for no good reason, crazy Australian. Apologize now. Ha ha ha. Isn't it normally he he? Anyway,
Sick of ant.
point for is it? Yeah, really? What's he saying?
Sick of ant. Sick
Yeah.
of ant.
Yeah. Point fire. Would you really celebrate Euro or the Olympics in a pandemic? What the? Exactly. It's all a load of bollocks. It's all so they can be really mean to the coolest people in the world. It's also they can go, no, you can't be part of normal society
Yeah.
now. All you
Yeah.
totally awesome people that figured it out. Hey,
Is that you? You're the cutest and the coolest.
exactly. Magnifique. C'est
Magnifique.
BTP.
Omelette de fromage.
Sacre bleu. The Enlightened Meg, Beetlejuice film depicting the realm of the dead. That is a trope and a narrative of. I was explaining it the other day. The Buddhist, the charnel grounds, the land of the zombies. We are zombies. We really are zombies as well. The zombies are well, we're zombies because we're the living dead. We're the walking dead, I should say. We're not really alive. Nobody's home. We are like automatons, fleshly automatons that think we're real and alive and thinking autonomous, but we are not. It's very spooky. We
I
are
need to go
literally
take
zombies.
my cough medicine. I'll be right back.
No worries, honey. Okay. All right. I was going to say, where did we get to? Michael Hayward. That's what it was. Ding dong. Harry Belafonte. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. Harlequin. Right, let me see. Oh, here it is. Here's the Uncle Bones thing. What's he saying? Uncle Bones 2. Why should I come back, Hiveless? You have skipped all my posts, and I am here trying to support you. If you don't read them, then why in the hell should I stick around? In life or on my channel? There's not really any point of getting suicidal at 63, Bones, especially in your condition. I mean, the nurses will probably help you in an assisted fashion anyway, without your will or input. So, because it's just what they do now. Because Bill Gates rules the world, allegedly, and he into that shit. So,
All right.
but if you mean this channel, mainly because I just rip it out of you for being old and ill and dying. And that's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Even if I skip each one of your utterly pointless comments about piss flaps and the
Are you
like.
speaking about Ruthless, mate?
I'm talking about Uncle Bones. I'm responding to Uncle Bones complaining yet again that I've skipped all of his totally pointless messages. It's not my fault you choose to post all your messages while everyone else is posting their messages. I'm so popular now, Bones, that you've got to game out when is best to get a message to me. So that's the new game.
You're not
Uncle
a
Bones.
sycophant.
Yes, exactly. Icon the Great, Harlequin, resting in bed, got what does that say?
Got Benadryl
Benadryl.
in him
A
today.
Benadryl. Oh right, needs to pick up his steroid pills tomorrow. The vet has no idea
What?
what's up with him. Whoa.
Loki? Loki's got problems. Maybe he's got the flu too.
Sorry to hear it. Harlequin, Peter, I cannot be vanned for long, mate. It's obvious. Very funny. Well, I suppose that's probably the closest you'll ever get to apologizing for something, isn't it, Ruthless? So maybe I should let you off the hook. But also, yeah, it's very funny. I'll leave
It's
it
all
there.
in good fun. It's all
I know.
in
Well, no,
the
it was all
spirit
in
of
good fun, but,
humanity.
yeah, but Ruthless was going a little bit, getting a bit cruel the other day, and in the moment, I decided he was banished. But you know, as long as you know, mate. Anyway, I'm not going to repeat myself. You've heard me say it a million times. I'm not going to. You know where it's at, mate. Just say I was a bit of a cunt. I took it seriously. I've been going in hard at you because you remind me of Richie from Boston, but
What?
you're actually not a cunt. So as soon as you admit that, Ruthless, and that I'm all right, really, then we're good, and that's it. But you got to give it me. Give me a bit of that at least. Stop pretending I'm your dad, your mom. In fact, you love your mom. You want us to comb her hair, which is why Hell 21
Wait,
reminds what?
let's all take a moment to send positive vibes out into the universe for Icon's Loki.
Oh, okay, definitely.
Like 5 seconds.
I hope whatever is lodged in your throat, Loki, dislodges.
Yeah, man. All right.
No, yeah, no, sending good vibes, Icon. Hope Doggy gets better. He's a beautiful, beautiful doggy. Beautiful.
He's only a baby.
Is he? I don't know how old he is.
Well, he's a baby dog. That's fine.
Scotty FJC, Harlequin, rainy, shitty day up here, mate. He's presumably North Australia or something. Michael Hayward, Harlequin, we love you. Yes, I love you, but you have to admit that you love me too, Harlequin. You don't have to, but you should.
You'll only
what?
love someone if they love you too.
No.
Just love everybody the way I love everybody.
Well, no. The fact that no one returns your phone calls means that you have to be the only person in the The only
relationship.
vector for the only person in the relationship, exactly.
The only active one.
The only active. Very
Speaking
funny.
of actor,
Shit.
where's speaking of active, where's Shooter?
Hey, good fucking point. Yeah, very funny.
That's some
I
bitch.
don't know, and I still don't know who Richard Upton is, though.
Oh,
So I
he's got
half
beef
think,
with me. He's got
why?
beef with me. I don't know.
Why? Well, I seem to think that maybe Richard Upton could be Shooter. Could that be possible or
I
not?
don't think so, honestly. No, he
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
speak
not
like
sure.
Shooter does.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm not sure then. Fair enough. I actually just don't know. Art Murders,
Oh,
Uncle. What?
Scotty said he just apologized in the chat, Pete. Let's see.
Really?
I don't know if it was. He did say, he said, Peter, I'm sorry, mate.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know.
Hey man, if you did that shit, you got it, mate. You got it.
It's
Hey,
in
that's
there.
all I want, man. That's all. And I'm
And
not
then
particular
wait,
like that. It's just. Oh, here we go.
and then Michael Haywood said, Harlequin, do you love Peter? It's always going to go to some type of homoeroticism. It's
Yeah,
just the
yeah,
way it
yeah.
goes.
Not that kind of fraternity, people. Well, hang on. I've got to see this for myself. Where the hell did Harlequin say that? Oh, there. Is that the apology? Is that in it?
No,
I
no,
guess
no.
that.
You got to go back a couple. Go back to
Well, that
8
one.
p.m. Go back
Hang
like
on, that
1,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one back
I
from
see
that.
it. Ah, well, respect. You know what? He actually did it. I respect it. Peter, Peter, I'm sorry, mate. All right then. We're good, fam. We're totally good. Right, I'm gonna unban Ruthless. Which Ruthless account do you want me to unblock then? Mate, which one? Because you got like 3 of them are blocked. So which one do you want me to unblock? Hilarious. Well, all right. I tell you what, stick as Harlequin for now, mate, and I'll unblock you. All right, but tell me which account you want me to unblock. All right. The close-up
Isn't that a
one. The
Marvel
close-up.
comic? Heroine,
What's that? What are you saying?
Harlequin. It's a girl. It's a
What?
girl, right?
Yeah, isn't it from a film? Isn't it from Suicide Squad or something? Is that right? I don't know. I've never
It is
seen it.
from Suicide Squad. I love
Right.
21 Pilots. I like that song Heathens. Makes me happy.
Well, the only thing I think of when I think of Harlequin is Riley Reid dressed up as Harlequin in some porn video that was really cool.
I thought Harlequin was, she almost looked like a Joker with a Joker hat, like a female Joker. Wasn't that Harlequin? Or am I losing it?
It's that sort of. Oh right, well maybe it was actually. Maybe I've got the wrong character. Maybe I'm
Right?
thinking
I'm
Harlequin.
not sure anymore.
Well, I thought she was the one with the sort of orange hair or something, or pink hair. Was it? Maybe it was pink hair or something. Anyway,
You might have
I
been
can't
thinking
remember.
of that movie, with the chick with the orange hair. I remember who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about,
Right.
but I can't remember her name.
Was
So
Hobbs going to bed? Oh, hang on. Before, hey Hobbs, hang on. Hobbs. Let me just check this out. Bear with me, because Hobbs was meant to come on at some point. What's he saying? Gonna hit the pit, Hivers B. If you are worried about sound resonating through the walls, buy some acoustic tiles. I know, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm on it.
yeah.
Not too expensive, and they do work. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do it, mate. 1,000,000%. I need to minimize some of the reflections for sure.
Are you loving having your new space by yourself, like your own space?
Well, actually, it's a bit like you go through the motions of suddenly distinctly becoming aware of your own.
Right. How do you feel about it, though?
Well, today was the first day I'd woken up here and started to spend the day proper here in the space on my own.
Like
And
waking up,
yesterday,
making your tea there and stuff?
yeah, exactly. And yeah, there was one moment when I realized that I was sort of, this is me. Like there was almost something that seemed like a little bit like a lonely vibe creeping in.
Yeah.
Sort of, but not quite. But
An
just
empty house, like an empty space.
Well, yeah, exactly. It was like in relation to the rest of the world. I felt like the looking glass effect of me being me alone in this place. I felt like a distinctly single individual doing what
Yeah.
he does, and yet, with no helper or partner in crime wagon, right, or no kind of sense that
No kid. Like that's
no
my little,
kid.
that's him. Like I don't have any
Exactly.
help, but I do have another living being in my house.
Well,
Yeah.
and you've got pets as
And
well,
I
so
have
I don't
2
have
dogs and the cat.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I'm a sort of aging loser who suddenly decided to have a midlife crisis and pretend to be PewDiePie all of a sudden, and you know, and yeah. So
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
gotta own
know
it. That's it. You just own that shit. Now you have the
exactly.
space with which to own it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right on, 1,000,000%. And so what I did was I went. Sometimes the only way out is through. So instead of retreating and having doubts send me
Like,
back into the hole, the pit
yeah,
yet
yeah.
again,
Go lay in your bed and sleep.
I went and bought some lights instead. Light and a light. That was
Very
today's
cool.
obsession. Well, to try and move it forward so that incrementally there's all these improvements happening. And before you know it, you'll have, I will be PewDiePie. I literally will turn into a Swede or wherever he's from.
He is a Swede. He is a Swede.
It's his Swede, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's he saying? Yeah. So that's good. All right. And then he wants his primary account. I know which one that is. All right. Well, Wagon, can you just talk some shit while I go backstage and untie our crazy
Yeah.
Australian's
Yeah.
primary
Let
account?
Ruthless out of his
Okay.
binds. Unbound
I
him.
will. Okay.
Look up Harlequin. I'm gonna have to, but I'm pretty sure Harlequin is that black and red Joker chick. Let me see.
Well,
Can
look
you
up
tell
Riley
me?
Reid Harlequin as well. Pretty hot, Uncle Bones. Pretty hot. Look at Riley Reid Harlequin.
Saggy Paw said,
Sh-
I hated living on my own. The constant fear of closing the front door and not having your keys. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
I had that. I actually had that today, Sagipur. I suddenly realized that if I forget these, I'm fucked. Like it matters. It finally matters. Yeah, exactly. What's the Sweetly Morbid? I'm loving this shit here. Wagon,
This
you
real
are
shit
precious.
here.
Well, Wagon is hilarious today of all day. Like she's particularly funny
How am I
today.
hilarious?
I don't know. I'm
I
just
feel
enjoying
the
your
least
company though.
hilarious of all today.
No,
I
but
really
you're so much cooler when you're delirious, honey.
When I'm sick and delirious, yeah.
Yeah, because the other bit that obsesses and gets all extra isn't allowed to think because it's hard enough keeping it all straight.
It's
No, I'm only
true.
playing. I'm
No,
playing.
it's true. It is hard to
You
keep it all reined in. No, you're right. You're right. You know me better than I think you know me. Some people know me better
respect.
than I know myself. I'm
Well,
not
it's
saying that,
knowing. Yeah.
but
Well, know thyself. I've said that to you before. Know thyself, and you'll know people. You'll
I
know
am
people
working
better
on
than they
it.
know themselves if you know yourself, man. It's mad. It's so fucking mad. Right, I'm backstage. Can you
No,
do
he
the
said
chat for
Rufus
us,
is still
Wagon?
invincible.
Say again.
It looks like you didn't unblock Ruthless because Harlequin is saying no. Ruthless still invisible.
Yeah. No, I know. I haven't done it yet, mate. I'm trying to do it right now. I know.
No,
Right, I'm literally on it, mate.
damn, Ruthless, you are impatient.
Yeah,
Now,
that is.
now, now, Pete.
Yeah. Hang on, mate. I'm doing it. I respect you, Ruthless. I respect you, bro. Thanks, mate. Well, is that your primary one? Okay, that one's not your primary one. I know your primary one. In fact, your primary one's the close-up they use on Ken Wheeler's channel, isn't it? So, all right, mate. The primary one is. Hang on. There you go, mate. Wait. Okay, theoretically, the primary one should be unblocked.
Pyromedic said loaded on cough syrup. I assume he's talking about me because
Yep.
Pyromedic is another similar to Richard Upton, who wants to break my balls about coming on like fucked up, right? So Pyromedic says loaded on cough syrup. Michael Haywood said
Yeah.
loaded like a freight train.
Well, fuck it, man. I mean, maybe cough syrup is your tipple because it
No,
works.
the elderberry cough syrup it worked so well. Like really well. Like it dried me up and I felt really good after I took that.
Right.
So
I might just say, because we've had a consistent sort of 20 or 20 plus people in at any one time. So I'll just say, if you are new to this space, please subscribe and hit the bell button, man. Wagon might still get a tits out at some point on one of the streams. So please subscribe. You never
I'm
know.
getting there.
Do it now. What?
I'm getting there.
It wouldn't take much, just one more shot of syrup, and she'd show you one at least real quick. I'm pretty sure.
Can you load my syrup, please, so I can have some loaded syrup?
Well, what is loaded syrup?
I don't know.
Spiked
shit.
syrup. A bit of Rohypnol in your cough syrup
Yeah.
for good measure.
Mhm. Give me some codeine.
Did that work? Codeine. I've joking aside, I've got my dad's codeine, liquid codeine, in one of my drawers in there. I've literally got a drawer full of, well, anyway.
Ah,
I've actually got liquid codeine. I don't use it. I'm not a drug addict like you, honey. But you know,
good for you. Michael Haywood says Wagons likes elders berries with twig. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm waiting to see if Ruthless actually had success there with his account.
Good night, Art Matters.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Gonna hit the
gonna
hay.
hit the
Night,
hay.
all. Love you and see you next time.
Night, Art Matters. Well, hey, Art Matters, I'm so glad that you came over, man, and it's a good thing, isn't it? I'm so glad you're part of the tribe. It's good to see you, bro. Absolutely. Sweet dreams, Art Matters. Sweet dreams. And I didn't even ask Art Matters about the love of his life. Next time, tell me next time.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about love.
Oxycodone.
Let's talk about understanding. Talk about love. Let's talk about be that man. Nah, man. There was a song, Let's Talk About Love, and I was trying to figure it out, but I can't. Wait.
I wish we could actually jam in real time because there's a delay, so we can't actually jam in real time. It's very annoying.
Oh, wait. Let's talk about love. Oh, that's a song. I can't remember it. Help me out. Somebody help me out. Let's talk.
Wait, what are you trying to sing? What are you trying to sing? Let's talk
like
about sex, baby.
Talk about me and you. Let's talk about love. I can't remember it though.
Are you sure it's not let's talk about sex, baby.
It's not. No, because that kept
you.
popping into my head.
Let's
It's
talk about all the good times, all the bad times that may be. Let's talk about Wagon's tits. Cough syrup.
No, it's not that. It's got a different beat.
Right.
Hey, fine, whatever.
Harlequin, I'm still waiting for Ruthless to come in. I'm still invisible, he's saying. Why? We shouldn't be. Well, mate, your primary account, the one you use at Ken. Did I say Ken Wheeler? Oh, I think I might have said Ted Wheeler before. Not the governor of Portland. Dude, I have unblocked it, mate, honestly. The primary
you know what I
one.
Noticed?
The close-up one. The close-up one. Go on. I don't know what your primary one is. The one you use on Ken's channel, mate, the close-up. Try that one. Go on, what you saying?
No. I was just saying, you know what I noticed in watching these live streams back is that my left eye blinks all by itself sometimes.
Right, yeah, I noticed all sorts of weird things.
Did you?
With my, No, not with you, but with
Oh,
my face. I just noticed lots of weird
it
shit I
totally
didn't
does.
know about.
Sometimes it's just like,
Right. Well, I have not noticed that particular thing, but yeah, I noticed lots of things too with my face. Yes, but I noticed that. Yeah, I look gormless. You know, I know that I look gormless.
wait, Michael
It's
Haywood
fine.
says, Wagon don't know her ass from first base. You got to tag both. Ah, oh, wait, I just got it after I read it the second time. Whatever,
Amazing.
man.
Whatever. Uh, Free Ruthless. Yeah. I've already done it. I have actually done it. It's just it is done. I just maybe it doesn't show up in that particular stream, or something, mate. But I have done it, honestly.
Pyromedic says, Beaver fever. Beaver fever.
Very funny. Um, that just made me. Oh shit! We've been going for 2 hours or so. Well,
Forever. You want to shut it down?
I don't want to because I'm having a good time, but it's just. I think we should start to think about closing it down. Yeah. But I am having a good one. But it's but we quit while you're ahead, Wagon. How about that?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Before the
What?
before the cough medicine starts to set in.
Exactly. Paramedic Dingleberry cream. Her.
All right, well, how about this? How about I get off of here and you finish up?
Well, no, you hang around, honey, because I'm enjoying your vibe right now. I'm totally into it. It's cool. But thank you. The Enlightened Man Hive loves a bit of sausage. Haha. I actually did have a craving for legitimate sausage today, mate. Like, I actually did fancy sausage today. No, not that. Dick. Harlequin, poor Ruthless, free Ruthless. I have actually done it.
Have you
Well, I
freed him?
have. I have done it, but whatever. Icon the Great Lol. I have, mate, but who knows what's going on. The one with the close up, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, where is Brandy?
Yeah, good
Brandy.
point. Where is Brandy?
Oh, girl. Brandy.
Actually, let me do this. Let me just see. Hey, Brandy, where are you at? What are you doing?
Brandy.
And actually, I forgot to put a link in for Connor. You know what? I'll and another next time, Connor. I've got to get Connor up for sure. Yeah, I know. What's Jen saying? Just unblock all Ruthless accounts. Yeah, I did consider that, Jen. Oh, I suppose that's true. The problem is I don't know that they're all definitely his. The two. Actually, let me ask this: Harlequin, did you have two other Ruthless accounts? Because if there's two other Ruthless accounts, they're both yours. But if you only had one other Ruthless account, then one of them's the troll pretending to be you. This is why I wanted to mod you up, by the way. Let me know that. Thank you. And Jen, IQ 7 billion. Wow. Very good, Jen. Jen is good. What? What's she saying?
Go down to Saggy Paw. It's the last one.
Saggy Paw. Brandy is trying to do a spread eagle selfie.
You know what spread eagle is now, right, Hive? It's when a woman's legs are completely wide open. That's called spread eagle.
Right. I thought it was probably that shit, to be fair, honey. That's why I was suggesting that she send me picture.
Spread eagle selfie.
Oh, that is too good. Yeah, that's funny as fuck. Funny as fuck. Oh, I had 3. Oh, hang on. I think he's saying he had 3. Oh, shit. Hang on, mate. My computer's playing up. Let me. What the? Hang on. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Sorry, it just jumped ahead. Sorry. Harlequin. I had 3 with the same avatar. Well, okay. Oh, right. Well, there's only 2 others that are from a distance. All right, I'll unsub both of them, mate, assuming they're you. Here you go. Hey, Wagon, can you get the chat for me while I do this again? Wagon?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
busy?
I'm here.
That's all right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but someone's talking to you, aren't they? So I'll leave you to it, shall I? Or do you want to talk? Right, I'll just keep talking then. All right, let me know when you're back, honey, all right? Right, where are we at? Scotty FJC. My God, one of Wagon's new boyfriends must have showed up. Scotty FJC, I thought Shooter took one of your avatars, Ruthless. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him, man. That's what I mean. Michael Hayward, Spread Eagle, and the Boxer Boa. That's quite the name for a band. I quite like it. Nemo, Ruthless, change your main account profile pic and tell Hive what the new pic. Wow, you've been banned before,
All right.
Nemo. Jeez,
I'm out.
yes.
I gotta be out. I'll see y'all later.
As your man there. Okay, fair enough. Looks like it's just me and you guys. Oh, right. Well, all right. I think I can still, as long as you're patient, people, I can still try and unblock the Australian behind the scenes. Just looking at my channel analytics, they look so fucking amazing. I'm so popular for such a small channel. Community. Bear with me, folk. Bear with me. Right. Let me see. Ruthless, right? There's two other Ruthless accounts with identical avatars that I'll unblock then. Ruthless number 1 and Ruthless number 2. Right. I now have no Ruthlesses that are currently blocked, Ruthless. I am a man of my word. I am a man of my word. Right, there you go, mate. They're all unblocked. And if that doesn't work in this stream, it must just be that it's stream specific or something, I presume. But you are now unblocked across all 3 accounts. And you might want to thank some of your hardcore friends for insisting that it be done. But although honestly, mate, I would have always done it. It just, as long as you sucked my dick first. But now that you have proverbially sucked my massive dildo microphone, then yes, I'm only playing. I'm not sick of fans. I'm not a sycophant. You just gotta grovel, and then I'll let you back. All jokes, only jokes. Right. Oh, he's back. Look. Yeah. Is that your primary one? All right. Well, I don't know what your primary one is, mate. I prefer the picture close up. That's the one I thought was the primary one. But there you go. There you go. Thank you, Pete. There. You are welcome, sir. Awesome. All is well in hell. And y'all, yes, I can be hard work. Respect. No worries, dude. Well, I'll be honest with you, mate. I actually thought of that the other day. With what we're up against, mate, we probably need to not be, adding to what we've got to fucking get through. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I know I've missed a bunch of your really funny comments. And you know what? I'm feeling it's time anyway. It's been 2 hours, 20 minutes. I'm going to play the Egmont Overture. That's what I'm going to do. But what's Bones saying? Hang on, okay. Michael, Icon, Loki's ear problem has got my pea brain working. Okay. By the way, Nemo was rooting for you, Ruthless. Nemo was shilling hard trying to get you unblocked, by the way. That little fish loves you. He really does. Uncle Bones, yeah, Ruthless, you back, man. All right, Ruthless is back, everyone. Ruthless has decided to learn the ways of human beings. Yes, awesome. Pyromedic, if she doesn't look out, she'll be injected with that DNA secondhand. Exactly, Pyromedic. That's what I'm trying to tell her, mate. Joking aside, she was in La La Land thinking she's met the guy of her dreams. That's probably who that was turning up then, I reckon. And she's not thinking straight, mate. Her hormones are doing shit. Honestly. But anyway, Sweetly Morbid Bear. As soon as I learned that, up until that point, I was like, I'm happy for you, honey, go for it. And as soon as I learned that, I was like, it's over, it's done, it'll never work. No. You know, least of all because she's all about that, you know what I mean? So you can't fuck around with that shit. Sweetly Morbid Bear. Ruthless is utterly proud of the hold he has on you. Such a beautiful, disturbing bromance you two have. Yes, it is. It's almost like he's trying to turn me into his brother, and get the what's it called? Unconditional, true, proper love that he could never get from his bro. I'm happy to do it for you, Ruthless. Happy to do it all day long. But don't get my love mixed up with kindness. With fake kindness, or thinking I'm a pushover. I'm not. But yeah, it is quite the bromance indeed. It's fucking hilarious. It is funny. I'm a fucking lunatic. Mate, I'm pretty bonkers as it goes. I found a way to be grounded in something though. And as far as I'm concerned, mate, I'm trying to do something good, and I don't want it to be a LARP fest. So I appreciate your instincts against the truth of thing, but we'd have a lot more in common in that respect than you'd think. I don't like fake LARPy bollocks. Honestly, I don't. We have that in common, mate. I don't like the fake shit either. It sucks my balls. Ruthless, I get it. My attitude can be problematic. It's yeah, well, okay, you get it. Then I don't have to say anything. Awesome. Amazing. As long as you don't get me fucked up, I'm not one of those losery LARPer truther guys. Is Jen going? Jen, good night all. Night, sis. Night. It was good. It's good to see you again, Jen. It was. I want to see you come on alive again. Jump on one of Icons, Jen. Jump on one of Icons, and you can come back here as well. And if you want to arrange a real one with a tarot thing, I'll do it happily, honey. But I'll happily do it, and I'll grift for you, man. I'll get people to jump over to your channel, like with Ruthless, like we did with Icon. And by the way, what's he saying? Drop a wrench on me if you want, Hiveless. All right, fucking hell, man. Respect. Let's do it. Well, in fact, yeah, because if I don't, then you'll get zapped by the other young Australian. All right. There you go. Ruthless is now a moderator. Wild Edibles, good to see you. Lol, we all have problems. I don't. I'm perfect. But you peasants do. I know. You all have problems. I'm sick of hearing about them. But anyway, Sweetly Morbid Bear, love you, Mr. Hiveless, and all. I'm starting to think that Sweetly Morbid Bear has a bit of a crush on me. Ruthless, your channel, man, your rules, it's simple. Yes, and you can also boss me around any day as long as you're asking to be moderated. Yeah, no, it's all good, mate. It's all good. You know that, man. Fuck it. Oh, just good up for a good time, mate. And hey, dude, we're up against it. You understand? I know you do. So let's do it. You know what I mean? And as long as it's the good spirit Ruthless and it's me and you and we're pally, I'll fucking shill hard for you, brother. I'll pin your fucking channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll shill hard for you all day long, man. By the way, everyone go and subscribe. Is Saggy Paw still pinned? You see that comment at the top by Brandy, Saggy Paw. Can everyone who's not subscribed to Saggy Paw please subscribe to that link? Thank you. I want to make that little droopy poor guy. I want to make his day, and he makes really good music. So go and subscribe to that channel. Do it. But anyway, right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna play the Egg One Overture. Scotty FJC, that's gold. Difference of opinion. It's what makes you two awesome. Yeah, me being right and him being wrong. Everyone loves seeing that shit. Ruthless, you trying to get through this, mate? Yes, much more commonality. Oh, much more commonality than hard edge differences. Oh yeah, really. And I know it well, mate. I respect you that least of all that you can see what's coming, because every time I'm talking to my family, mate, they're signed on to this. Do you know what I mean? So me and you have, just that we've got that in common means that we've got way more in common than most members of my own fucking family, brother. And I know that'll be your experience too. So yeah, good. All right. Well, I don't know if anyone's been saying some shit to me, but I'm gonna leave it there, people. Okay. So 10 minutes of awesome Beethoven. Hope you all enjoy. And a slightly improved composition. It's going to keep getting better, I hope. And yeah, man, 10 minutes of awesome Beethoven music. Enjoy, everybody. And I'll see you probably tomorrow probably do an agony art stream tomorrow, I reckon. All being well. See you later, guys. Toodaloo.
9.